Nice to be with you again, Taigu speaking, Treeleaf. We're getting to the third picture, perceiving the bull. But first of all, I'd like to recall a wonderful story. In a monastery, a young monk, doesn't seem to understand much to anything. And he is with his teacher in a hall for ceremonies. And the teacher says suddenly, "Get out." And the monk walks to the front door. He's not used to challenge the authority of the teacher. He thinks that, well, I might leave. And he hears a voice saying, "No, not through there." Oh, oops. So he tries another way. The back door. There's a door at the back. Just to hear another voice, the voice of the teacher saying, "No, not through there." So he looks at the window. And he's about to jump over the windowsill. And he hears a voice like a million thunders. "Not through there!" And then on the spot, he understands. He realizes his true nature. So, my question would be, well, getting out. Out of where? Through which door? Which glimpse will you need to get out of there? Is a glimpse a problem, or is it something else which is a problem? In the third picture, we get a glimpse of the bull. And we get to see the tail. Just the tail. Maybe a bit much more, but not really much. There's a gap that appears in the opacity of our perception. And what seems to appear in the gap is always you, never separated from you. It's closer to you than your own nose. It's neither within nor without. It's your reality. But any attempt to tag, to label the thing, and the bull will go away, will vanish. The conventional reading of this picture is that it's about the first kensho, the seeing into one's true nature. Of course, it's not really what I see here. I'd like to give you another take, another interpretation of it. First of all, let's remember, we always want to see. The ego is eager to witness the whole thing, to enjoy the show, to be fully and visually engaged and entertained. Even its death can be turned into a big thing on a big screen. The ego can turn the practice into a game. Welcome to the Dharma show. The original face opera, the musical of emptiness. I'm not really exaggerating, you know. It's because the watcher's delight is to cultivate glimpses and realization. It makes good memories for the long, boring winter days and nights. And meanwhile, we miss the whole point, which is not to witness enlightenment, of course, but to be it. In Zen, we simplify everything. We've got a bare wall, simple clothing, and no more fancy this or that. Just the very essence of tasteless boredom. But even in this very simplicity, we often find a way to make it entertaining. As long as we are watching, as long as we are observing, we are in a third picture. Which is not a bad place to be. It's just not complete, not whole. In Rinzai, the way to work with a koan is one step further. It's not to wrestle with it, to wrestle with a puzzling riddle and come up with a witty answer. No. The way is to become the koan. One gulp, and you are it. And then the answer is manifested through action, through being, not just blah blah blah. This way also exists in our gentle Soto way. But not with koan, of course, because we tend to turn every experience as a manifestation of life koan. You wash the dishes, you go shopping, you do the paperwork, you sleep, you drive, you rest. This is seen as an opportunity to experience and display the enlightened activity, to meet the ox. Let's say we do something the first time. We try to be present. There is a certain element of self-awareness into it, of awareness of being aware. And that's the third picture. That's what we are watching now. That little extra, I'm aware that I'm aware. You are the watcher. You are then the glimpse catcher. You are busy seeing a tale to bring your very consciousness to it. But once in the activity you are very comfortable with it, you are just doing it. Or rather, the activity and you are doing themselves. And then the right concentration happens. It just happens automatically, without much thinking. It is a state where things happen naturally, effortlessly. In the first stage, you wash the dishes and you pay attention. In the second stage, the wishes wash you. But of course, you're getting the knack of it. You're becoming clever. You can do it. So, you start to daydream. And getting used to it, you get instantly out of the picture, and the dishes and yourself are washed away. So, make sure not to be stuck there. The watcher is a fiction. One could say that only the activity of watching exists, but once it falls in the dirty paws of who knows what. The watcher walks on stage. There is nothing wrong in catching a glimpse of something. We just don't hang there. We move on. It might be a lovely view, a very pleasant moment, but then we just get on with the ordinary. The ordinary being the place where no ox, neither watcher are seen. This place has no name. First try, focused. Second, natural. Third, mist. Illustrations of what I just said. Take care.